Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Jackson on the move to his left. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. 1st down and more for Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 31. He'll buy some time right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that
one. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. On 3rd down, Jackson steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now it's Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. First carry for James Conner. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray going deep for Hopkins. Touchdown, Cardinals! DeAndre Hopkins, 46 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes he just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that.
We on that bullshit, boy.
Confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. 2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
On second down, Dobbins. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the...
And he is into the end zone.
Get the fuck out of here!
James Conner, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Oh, yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
Into the ball.
That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big.
Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
And he lost the football.
Let's go.
The Cardinals have got it. Going the other
To the
way.
crib.
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
Get him up out of here.
They've had some sloppy moments.
Get him up out of here.
And it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Prater on and the extra point.
Oh, fuck. I know it.
And it is now 21-0.
Oh, Bodie! Yeah.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
What you say?
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Sliding out the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force it.
Smacking shit.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
That nigga both that hoe from Phoenix.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him.
The hell you thought?
Before he gets going.
Fuck you thought?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Jackson now.
Fuck you thought?
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. Play action.
Oh, touchdown. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
What the?
DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cards get another 3rd touchdown.
Missed the field goal.
To that lead. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Yes, sir. What you said.
It's loose.
Bitch.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left.
The fuck? I said, let you throw that shit.
Incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Jackson steps away. 1st down and
Bitch.
Jackson. And down.
Boy, you lucky I don't trust.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. Now Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage.
Yes, Lord.
And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
To throw again on second down. Jackson buying time to his left. And he's got room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Fucking
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. Gets big yardage and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. Quick slant to Brown. And they eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Jackson going to run. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go.
Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit, because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have
touchdown.
to go to the and see what you did.
So sorry.
Wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals.
There it's on.
DeAndre Hopkins, 74 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because a lot of people are watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. And he'll be taken on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So it's a win here for the
Sorry, that's about
Arizona
it.
Cardinals, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Ready or not, here I come. Gonna find you. I recognize Great Hell now. Some nigga, that nigga doodle walk.